Welcome to the 21st century, where wealth begets power and influence. In today's times, one man's grip on the strings is unmistakable, and that man is none other than George Soros. A supposed champion of philanthropy, Soros wields a double-edged sword of influence and controversy. However, he and his chaps are packing bags for a rushed exit out of Europe. Why? Hi and welcome, I'm your host Vedika. Let's begin. George Soros' colossal wealth is synonymous with power, a fact that resonates particularly true in the Western world. But behind the curtain of benevolence lies a man with a clear agenda to dismantle any leader who dares to stand against his values. Yes, while he may adore himself with the noble mantle of a philanthropist, striving to make the world a better place. However, beneath the surface of his sugar-coated liberal values lies his strategic pursuit of his vision. Through the formidable financial weaponry of his open society foundations, he masterfully maneuvers political and social landscapes. While his support for various initiatives, particularly those related to human rights and social justice, draws admiration, it also raises eyebrows. Many experts and analysts have raised questions that Soros is trying to control the world. Some worry that his interventions could inadvertently escalate conflicts and sow discord in fragile societies, which has happened many times. Amidst these concerns, Soros himself unapologetically voices his desire to topple leaders who don't align with his liberal values, a stance that fans the flames of controversy. Soros' influence knows no borders, but it's in Europe where his grip has faced a bit of resistance. Banned in Hungary and facing intense scrutiny elsewhere, Soros has been linked to riots and unrest. Nevertheless, his power finds solace in the arms of European capitals like Brussels, Germany, and France. Yet, as the clock races towards 2024, a tremor of change is felt across the continent, signaling a possible shift in the tides. As Europe braces for the aftermath of the Ukraine war and the impending European Parliament elections, signs of change emerge on the horizon. The rise of alternative and conservative parties, epitomized by figures like Giorgia Meloni and Viktor Orban, seems imminent. The era of Ursula von der Leyen's liberal rule appears numbered, and Soros is seemingly regarding the writing on the wall. In a strategic twist, Soros' empire is poised for a recalibration. Internal emails reveal a dramatic scaling back of funds for EU projects, a telltale sign of a grand shift in priorities. While the open society foundations once thrived within Europe's corridors, they are now preparing to turn their gaze elsewhere. ORF is scaling back operations in Europe. Europe's role has been relegated to the broader context of global issues, marking an end to an era. The motivation behind Soros' retreat becomes clear in the changing landscape of post-2024 Europe. With conservative leaders poised to take the reins, Soros' progressive agenda faces headwinds like never before. His once commanding influence stands challenged by figures like Viktor Orban, whose one-time alliance with Soros has eroded into a fiery ideological conflict. This theme resonates across Eastern Europe, where Soros' attempts at promoting democratic values have sown the seeds of polarized politics. With a legacy that's both championed and condemned, Soros' exit from the European stage underscores the fluidity of global dynamics. As one chapter closes, another promises to unfold, perpetuating the ever-evolving saga of Soros' aspirations, controversies, and the unceasing drama of his legacy.